Hey guys, welcome to episode 2 of the Fireside Chat. Today we have me, your host, Creed, and
we got me, Elijah.
Oh, yeah.
Racist Matt.
Throwback.
Yeah, hey, I'm Matt.
And
Matt had an intervention.
I'm Mason. Hey.
Hey Mason, what's up?
I've been told for this episode to not be racist, so...
No, we said to tone it down.
No, we said not to be racist in general. That's including this episode.
It's going to be harder.
So, before we get this started, I just wanted to say that this will probably be going up on our YouTube channel if we can get Fireside Chat as a YouTube channel.
Is that
So
the name
if
of anything?
Fireside Chat is taken, then you'll hear a different name edited in over Fireside.
Welcome to our podcast.
Welcome
Episode...
to... Maybe I said
That
something
serves as
racist. I don't know.
There it is.
No.
But
Hey, I'm racist.
That's
You're
your
not racist. Don't
Yeah.
even try to take
yeah,
my clout,
racist
bro.
Matt.
Matt's embracing it.
So what are we talking about, Creed?
Well, today we have a nostalgic trip back to like the past, our childhoods, just all the basic nostalgia stuff.
Yeah.
And I guess music and like
Older music?
older music, current music,
dirty
future music.
Usher.
Usher.
Talk about R. Kelly.
R. Kelly.
We're going to talk about R. Kelly today.
It's like about Macklemore.
Hey, they made a reference to R. Kelly in that song.
We listened. Me and Matt got listened to Thrift Shop a couple hours ago, and he mentions R. Kelly in it.
Yeah.
And I was
and
like,
then-
oh, this is still relevant.
No, he said, this smells like R. Kelly's sheets, and then he goes, piss.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, that's relevant.
Did you not remember that?
No.
Oh, I listen to Thrift Shop at least like 3 times a day to wake
Oh,
up,
okay,
get excited.
Right.
All right, well.
What else are we nostalgic for other than controversial hip hop artists?
Oh, dude, I watched this video that I saw on YouTube, and it was this dude sat in front of a computer while playing C418's Sweden, the like iconic Minecraft music,
Oh.
while it just flashed different pictures and videos from like any like 2000s childhood. Saddest thing I've ever seen.
I think I
Dude,
saw that video.
I-
Straight up, Minecraft still slaps. Like,
I haven't played it, no.
I re-downloaded it on my phone because I got bored the other day during school, so it's kept me company. It's nice.
like,
That's so sad.
How
I'm
is
a
this-
lonely boy, man.
how is it sad? Minecraft is fun.
Him saying it keeps him company.
Well, when you don't have someone to fulfill that void, you fill it with Minecraft.
Yeah.
With
I
Steve.
feel that. I feel that.
Minecraft and a lot of soup.
Back in middle school, Mason had a world that he ran that we would all just hop on every day after school.
Yeah, we
Dude,
did.
I always
Not
wanted to
gonna
create
lie.
Disney World.
It was basically a ripoff of Achievement Hunter because we would use the Tower of Pimps
Oh,
and
yeah.
everything.
You
but
always wanted to do a
Hey.
machinima, though, didn't you?
I still want to do a machinima. Oh, this is like a
Sponsored by Machinima.
no,
Yeah.
not the company
The non-existent
machinima.
custom.
Yeah, they're
company.
Hey.
done. This is gonna be like a flashback in like 4 years when our channel really takes off and we have a machinima on the way.
if we can get the name Fireside
if we have
Chat.
Fireside Chat.
You mean if we can get the name Fireside Chat right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Mason, do you
It's
remember?
still gonna be Fireside Chat.
Do you remember that script that you had written where we would always go in that like underground tunnel and we became the Luchadors?
that was not my script.
Oh God.
That was not mine, buddy.
Yeah,
do
it
you remember when we tried to do that heist and the other guy that we were playing with never got ammo and always died?
That's the problem with that GTA Online had forever.
Yeah.
That's the
Still
game I
has.
wanted to do my
Still has.
machinima in.
yeah.
And gosh, if you can't get every one of your friends online at the same time to do
And if your
something-
friends aren't competent for any reason.
Yes. Oh, it's awful. It's genuinely terrible.
I haven't played Red Dead Online. How is it?
horrible.
Is it really?
Oh.
Horrible.
Yeah, I've heard
We're
it's pretty
diving
bad.
into controversial topics.
I played and beat Red Dead 2 and I was like, this game is so good.
It's
And
Mhm.
and then I was like, I hope Online is like at least as good as GTA Online was at launch.
Right.
And then I was like, this is even worse.
oh,
What,
yeah.
like-
what's bad about it?
Everything's overpriced.
yeah.
There's
And
there's
nothing to
nothing.
do.
The
There's
economy
nothing
is
to do.
horrible. The like one of the best ways that you could get money, they
Mhm.
took that out. you could go hunting, and there was like some glitch. They claimed it was a glitch, but basically you could skin the animal and then take the animal and sell the skin and then the carcass of the animal and make like
Double
a
what
ton
you
of
would.
money.
Yeah.
But they're like, this is actually a glitch, and you can only make like 2 pennies from
Yeah,
doing
and they
this.
took it out.
That's ridiculous.
You think Rockstar's gonna like find our gamer tags and ban us?
Yeah.
Like this is
Too
proof
bad I
we
don't
cheated.
play it.
Nah,
Yeah,
nobody's.
too
playing
bad
it
I haven't
now.
played GTA 5 in forever.
The
Hey.
entire subreddit right now of Red Dead, which I wouldn't act like this is cool, but it has like 400,000 people on there. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's like Thanos did nothing wrong.
Yeah, and like
They're all
nobody's
at each other.
playing it. Nobody's playing Red Dead Online. Nobody cares anymore.
I mean,
I mean, that story
we
is
say
good
that,
though.
but there's definitely people who
oh
play
yeah,
it
the people that
yeah.
are like,
bought
ooh,
their-
microtransactions. Let's go
Yeah.
for it.
Micah transactions. If you've played the game,
Ah.
Micah is just the worst.
Good reference.
Black lung.
Black lung.
Yep.
Oh, we've got 2 people here that didn't play it. Hope some of y'all at home played it.
Great game, 100%. Like,
I hope our one listener heard it.
hey
They're
mom,
they're like, wow. I don't even know what they're talking about, but I love these guys. They are
Some,
just the
like,
greatest.
60-year-old dude that doesn't know anything about video games.
No.
what video
He
games
thinks
are
they're
you
funny
all?
as heck, though.
What video games are you all most excited for?
Can we-
Cyberpunk 2077.
Can we talk about how
No.
Anthem bombed?
Yeah. I'll buy it in like 5 months once it's actually a playable game.
And
Once
when
it's like $5.
Yeah.
Yeah, once it's $5 and playable.
I
Because right
completely
now
agree.
you risk breaking
Yeah.
your PS4 if you play it.
Yeah, and you can't. There's not a fix
Wait,
for it.
No,
Wait,
there
what do
is.
you- what do you
They figured
mean?
out,
They-
like,
it wasn't
there's
like a
thing
week
in the
ago.
game where you can be playing and it'll crash, and it's just like a regular game that crashes.
And it breaks your PS4.
But sometimes for some people it crashes, and then after it crashes, their PS4 turns off.
And you can't get it back
sometimes
on.
it turns back on, but for some people it hasn't.
Oh.
And
It's
their
a
PS4
modern-
is just
For the
done.
longest time, there was not a fix, and the subreddit was so mad.
Anthem is actually just the best virus that is out right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's
We've all been bamboozled.
It's such a good concept for a game. It looks like.
Well,
It's-
yeah, they just have to fix the loot economy, the crashes.
Getting players to actually buy it once it's fixed.
I've seen a lot of like gameplay mechanics that like don't.
The gameplay is
Same
fun.
thing.
The mission structure is awful. They're all the same mission.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Once again, Red Dead Online.
Yeah,
That's
for real.
it.
Hey, go fetch this one bandit. It's like, wow, I just did this 30 times.
and it's a game that centers around doing activities that are hard to get equipment to make you better.
Yeah.
But the hardest activities don't give the best stuff. Like there's like Grandmaster 1, Grandmaster 2, and Grandmaster 3.
Mm-hmm.
But Grandmaster 3 takes like 4 times as long to do something,
Is
but it
worth
gives like basically the same rewards
Oh.
as the
Yeah.
thing 2 levels below it. So
Kind of on the same note, like, I've always been a huge fan of Borderlands as a whole. Just that entire series is great.
Yeah.
And I'm now completely worried that Borderlands 3 is just going to
Oh,
be
man, it's gonna
absolute
be so
garbage.
fun.
Speaking of Borderlands, what
am
about
I-
that new game from that is that one that the Take-Two subsidiary, the one I was really hyped for because I thought it was gonna be a BioShock game.
I know what you're
Outer
talking about.
Worlds.
Outer
Worlds.
Worlds.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was
By
so
Obsidian.
mad.
that looks like it could be good.
It looks
It's
like
probably going to be good. Obsidian
good.
makes fantastic
Right,
games.
but everybody in the world thought it was gonna be another BioShock game,
they kind of teased it to be BioShock
Yeah.
a little.
and me and Mason like stayed up late to watch the whole Game Awards so they would do it. And when it came on, I was so excited and made Mason shut up.
I was ready
Yeah,
for a
shut up,
Borderlands
Mason.
3 announcement at the Game Awards because Randy Pitchford, the game director at.
Dude, the Game Awards was so overhyped.
Yeah, it was.
It was way overhyped, and there was only like a handful of games that were even worth.
It seemed like literally
Watching it
every
for.
game studio teased something for it, and then there was only like 3 game announcements.
And they were all like indie developers that no one's heard of. And it's like, this is going to be the biggest game awards ever.
Then they use that magic word ambitious.
Well, that's the thing. When Creed mentioned what game are we excited for, I feel like sometimes I'm just getting like old. I don't care anymore.
Yeah, there's so many games I don't care about.
I don't care.
I'm excited for
I-
Cyberpunk 2077. I'm
I've
getting
been
excited. I'm getting excited for Death Stranding.
yeah.
That seems like it could be cool.
Yeah, but
what's
when's it
that
coming
other
out?
one that me and you
Nobody
like, Creed?
knows.
The upcoming zombie game?
Yeah.
Days Gone.
Yeah.
I saw a trailer
loo-
for that
looks
today.
good.
It looks good, dude.
What's the
But
next
it
battle
could-
It
royale?
looks hard. Bioshock.
Podcast Royale.
Yeah.
Podcast
Royale.
No, it's actually Tetris
Oh.
99.
If we would have named our podcast,
There's no
the
more battle
Podcast
royales
Royale.
because Tetris 99 is.
We'd have to
beating
do a
them all.
theme around that though.
No, but we'd get so many views.
No, the entire podcast, we record it live, and it's always just us fighting every day.
Well, if we call it Podcast Royale, and then in the description we put like Fortnite #1 win, crazy.
No, it's
Yeah, we-
15
it's
gun
Apex
streak.
We
now.
tag every battle royale in the tags.
Yeah.
Well, then who's our audience now? Because if we did that,
Everyone.
our audience
Our
would be
parents.
children.
Hi, Mom.
Our audience now is just like
Hey,
someone-
Creed's mom. My
so-
mom probably won't listen because she
You're
probably
racist.
yeah, she probably thinks we say bad words.
We do.
Someone is like just
Fuck.
trying to find Franklin
But-
Roosevelt's speech, the Fireside Chat,
Oh yeah.
and they stumble upon this.
Another
Oh,
game.
what's
I'm
this?
excited.
Oh, a bunch
They're
of
like-
idiots talking about nothing for
Yeah.
an hour.
I'm excited. Just recently, well, specifically yesterday, I started getting excited for that new From Software game coming out called Sekiro. I
Yeah,
think
heard of
yeah.
it.
it's like Dark Souls but ninjas, and it's in Japan.
Oh,
Apparently,
yeah,
there's a
okay.
new Devil May Cry coming out
Yeah,
really soon.
there is.
I didn't know.
It's gonna
I
be
thought
like
one
every
just
other
came
one.
out.
Devil May Cry 5.
Well,
I
yeah.
thought that just came out.
Did it?
I
I didn't even know that it was coming out.
I saw like 3 things talking
Dude,
about Devil
Capcom
May
is
Cry
hitting
5.
it right now,
I'm-
man. Resident Evil 2 is really good.
Yeah, I heard.
Whether you're
I
a
just love
Resident
the
Evil
mods
fan or
for it.
not. Yeah, I know. The mods are hilarious. But whether you're like a Resident Evil fan or not, it's a genuinely good horror game.
That's already been made before.
Well, it took...
Everyone's like, hey, let's just take this old thing and make it new.
That's-
and
well,
let's make a lot of money.
Speaking of nostalgia from earlier, that's what everything is in
Yeah,
2019.
that's what
Yeah.
everything is. Look at Disney.
But
They're
the...
just remaking every movie.
Every single movie.
frame for frame. Lion
Yeah.
King. It's just the same movie.
Yeah,
They didn't do anything different.
nothing
They
at
probably
all.
took out some vaguely racist stuff,
Probably.
and that's it.
kind of pissed about that. But I've been told to keep my mouth shut. So.
I'm just.
You're just playing more of the character every day.
Yeah.
Matt.
It's hard to be excited for things when you saw it when you were 5.
Yeah,
You know.
Well,
and it's like
this time it's different with Dumbo, though. The original Dumbo story
Yeah, the
ended
original-
with them flying. This one starts out with him flying, and then the story goes
mainly
on.
And
because
then-
the original Dumbo had no story.
Yeah,
Because old
'cause-
movies had no story.
Yeah, because it was like the 40s.
I'll be honest. I've not seen Dumbo.
I haven't seen Dumbo.
They just
it when I was
they
a
do
kid, I
nothing.
think.
They walk around for no reason, and then he learns to fly.
Like,
And
if
there's
you-
some really racist crows. That's the racist
Oh
thing.
yeah.
Have
there's
you ever,
like
have
these
you ever
3
seen
crows.
that movie, Water for Elephants?
No.
It's a really bad movie. I watched it on
Okay.
a plane ride to Arizona. It's got Robert Pattinson in it.
Was that when you were like super terrified to fly on a plane?
No, that
Did
was
this movie
before I
comfort you?
got anxiety. No,
Uh,
I was 8.
Robert Pattinson is being discussed to play the next Batman. How do y'all feel?
Are you serious?
I'm being serious.
I did not hear about that.
Yeah.
I do not like Robert Pattinson because I can't see him as anything else but Edward Cullen.
Is that Twilight?
Yeah.
Oh.
See, Twilight, good movie.
What?
Okay.
I'll fight you about
To
that.
each their own.
Are you being serious?
Kristen
I
Stewart
thought it was
has
pretty
no
good.
character.
Remember when you guys like
Or
pooped down my throat when I
Kristen
was reading
Stewart-
Eclipse?
Kristen Stewart in that movie is
I
like
said Twilight.
Well,
hollow female character.
I read Twilight and I read New Moon and I was like, well, you know.
can you tell us why you started reading the
Welcome back to the
Twilight
Twicast.
I will tell you exactly why.
Why?
Okay.
Why?
My mother was reading it. Do you know who my mother got it from?
books?
Who?
Our former boss.
What?
Oh, that's
When
kinda
we
weird.
worked together, yeah, she was reading it, and then mom was like, "Huh, what's this?"
Where's
and then
Where's this job at? Huh?
Yeah,
Well,
where did
no,
you guys work together?
You used to tell
no
me.
town, no essay.
You used to tell me why you read the books. Do you
What?
remember
Yeah, what
why?
was the
you
I don't
reason
read?
remember
you
what I
gave
said
us?
back then. No,
You. I think it was just an excuse.
I
that
don't.
you
Yeah, I
thought
don't know
cool
what my
at the
excuse
time.
was back then.
You said, and I quote, "Bruh, I heard there's a sex scene in that 3rd book."
While you were reading the second.
Yeah,
book.
you
Yeah.
and you read the first one. And then
Turns out there's
second-
no sex scenes until the 4th book.
Did you read all the way to the 4th book?
No, but mom wouldn't let me watch the 4th movie when I was a kid.
Oh.
Nice.
The 4th and 5th movie, they had to break it up into 2 because there was so many sex scenes.
No,
Because they had to make
needed
money.
Yeah, I hate how that's still a thing. It's like, oh, there's
We got the
our
Hobbit.
final chapter. Let's
Yeah,
just
but-
like split it up into like 70.
You know, the
movies.
whole like story to the 4th book was just them like doing it a bunch, and then they have this kid
And the kid's a vampire.
And the kid's a vampire.
And he's going to kill Bella, but he turns into a vampire so she doesn't die.
But it's also like half human, so there's like something that goes on with that. It's so stupid.
It's so dumb.
Welcome to the Twilight Cast.
It sounds something an 8-year-old writes.
Do you know how she got the idea for writing Twilight?
Oh no, her
She
daughter.
had a dream. She had a dream and she woke up.
She's like,
dude, Stephanie Meyer.
vampires.
If Stephanie Meyer
love-
listens to this, she's gonna like.
Shout out Stephanie Meyer.
She's gonna copyright strike our podcast.
Probably.
Cares.
You can tell a story's bad when it seems like they went, this happens, and then this happens,
Well,
and then this happens.
If she copyright strikes it, then we know that it's bad, and she's just very butthurt about it.
Yeah.
Call
one.
out.
Eat one.
Add siren sound effects.
See, the funny thing is, though, once we upload this, there is a chance that we're just going to get copyright strike because it happened to our monologist friend Cole. He uploaded an album that he made and produced, and then it immediately got copyright striked.
By who? You can tell who a copyright strikes you on YouTube.
I'm not sure
it
who,
was
but
some
like,
random German company.
yeah, and it was like,
you can like
well,
fight it though.
Yeah,
well, yeah,
he did.
he
But
got
the-
it back. He like proved that it was his.
But the
still.
thing is, I think who was it? It was Danny Gonzalez. Do you guys know who Danny
Yeah.
Gonzalez is? He made a whole video talking about how unless you're like a big YouTuber, if you get copyright striked, YouTube won't do anything
won't.
to help you
No.
because unless you have so much following and like a standing on YouTube, sorry.
I wish I was a big YouTuber so I could talk about how I don't like the current state of YouTube. But
yeah, we're just smaller people, so
yeah, smaller
we
people.
still don't like the current state of YouTube. I mean, it's
yeah,
just
but
a
we're gonna be
fact.
taken down.
Yeah, YouTube's gonna be like, oh, they don't like us.
Yeah,
Well,
the-
don't be on my website.
The
Well,
algorithm's gonna see that.
No,
Like honestly, it probably will.
Yeah, the YouTube algorithm is so garbage.
no. Well, see,
It's
they don't
so,
have people
like
watch.
high tech, dude. It's so weird.
Yeah.
It's just a robot. So like, I think it just scans like the first 30 seconds of your video.
Who knows?
Oh, is it past the first 30 seconds?
No,
Creed,
but it
we are
also,
almost 20 minutes in.
All right, so fuck.
It looks at what kind of people watched the video you watched, and then it looks at what videos they've watched and recommends you those videos.
Yeah, which I don't want because
Yeah,
I don't want to
it's
be.
so bad.
I don't want to like watch like one video on like how bread is made, and then my entire feed is just like, you want to learn how to cook.
I've done that with comedians before. I'll like accidentally click on a video of a comedian that I genuinely do not like, and then I'll see 15 more videos in my recommended. and I'm just like,
That happened to me like a week before we came up here, and I started found like this one dude named Patty Mayo, and he makes like staged like bounty hunter videos, and it's so clear that they're staged, but I just got so addicted to watching them, and now my entire just page is like making fun of cops in front of people going to prison, and I'm just like, wow, okay, how am I on this?
I know you and I both grew up as wrestling fans, right?
Hell
Correct.
yeah, dude.
And
kind of did. I got into it later
You
in my
did.
childhood.
Hey, don't make me give you that Stone Cold Stunner.
Elijah Layton, our podcast friend,
Say
had
hello.
never seen the People's Elbow Drop.
No.
Dude, once you see that for the first time, changes your life.
No.
Dude, it's legit, man.
No, once you search that on YouTube the first time, all you get on YouTube suggested videos is The Rock
Yeah.
Dude,
doing the People's Elbow.
But can you
'cause that was
smell
his
what The
move.
Rock is cooking?
I'm not even complaining about that. I should thank YouTube. It was impressive.
I don't think that was as life changing as seeing
Speaking of
Chris Benoit
nostalgia.
headbutt people from 20 feet off
Nothing's
the
better
ring.
than Chris Benoit killing himself after he killed
Yeah,
someone
if you watch
else.
this headbutt, you can see why I did it. Like, there's no way
Oh,
his brain functions after doing
yeah.
that.
He's just brain dead from then on out.
Yeah.
I saw I saw a meme and it was just a picture of him and it said, "Please, boss, don't make me do it." And then it was just the boss saying, "You're doing it." And then it's him jumping off a ladder.
Jeez. Speaking of nostalgia, though, one of the best like wrestling themes was The Rock's theme.
If you smell
What the rock is cooking?
Dude, I mean, it was a well-written theme, and it's got that like 3-minute guitar solo in it.
No, you're wrong. John Cena. John Cena's theme.
That one's overplayed
Dude,
because it became its
When-
own meme.
yeah, but at the same time, he literally made an entire rap album,
he did.
Did
and
he?
it slaps.
I didn't know that.
It slaps.
Does it slap?
Yes,
So did
it.
Andrew WK.
Andrew WK never made a rap album.
Not a rap
did he?
album.
Who's
I mean,
Andrew
I mean an
WK?
You don't
album.
know who Andrew WK is?
I
Destroy!
genuinely do not.
Build,
Destroy.
destroy.
Oh, is that him?
Yeah.
Ah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's
He makes
his
like
non-music ventures.
power rock.
Yeah,
Like it's just like empowering.
It's just about parties. I
Yeah,
think.
It's
Is
like
that-
about
is that that kinda-
parties and about believing in yourself.
Is it that kind of rock you listen to while you're walking like around campus or something?
No, it's the kind of rock that nobody listens to.
Yeah,
I don't know about you, but when I walk around campus, I like to be as depressed as possible.
Yeah.
It's like
I
the-
listen to really sad music.
Yeah,
That's I mean
same.
that's just all the time though. Like
I listen to angry music.
Yeah,
you do.
yeah.
I listen to
Elijah
oldies
is a
but
Death
goodies.
Grips fan.
I didn't even you brought it up.
know.
I didn't bring it up.
I know.
Okay, that don't talk about it. Though.
Don't bait him in. Gosh.
No, I want to get him going on it. I want to
I'm
see.
not gonna get you.
Our 2 viewers will stop
Butthurt
listening.
about it. You're like,
I'm
no,
sorry,
I won't even talk
Mom."
about it. I'm sorry.
You think we can get a Ouija board and get Chris Benoit to watch our podcast?
Have you seen that Bond where it's like,
Maybe
what
if
is
you
your
donate-
name? And then they all move it to yes. They're like, ah!
If they donate $100 to our Patreon, we will get a Ouija board and summon Chris Benoit.
You know what? Is that how we make money on this? We just like
Yeah,
set
we
up
summon
goals.
dead wrestlers.
Yeah. They give
The
him
guy
a mic.
Rey
And he's like,
Mysterio killed.
Shout out to China.
You know, shout out to Bret Hart.
He's alive.
who's
Is
Bret
it-
Hart?
or no, which which one?
Shout out to John Cena.
We're just
No,
giving
which
you
one is it? That
wrestlers shout out.
Are you talking about the one that like fell from the ceiling?
Yeah.
That was Owen Hart.
Owen Hart.
Owen Hart.
Owen
Bret
Wilson.
Hart, whoever you are, if you're
Shout
listening.
out to Bret Hart.
Dude, Big Al is gonna be mad that I don't know my wrestling history.
Creed, explain to the viewers who Big Al is.
Big Al is my stepbrother, who at one point was a wrestler. I
Did he
think
retire?
he has since retired.
You still haven't gotten me that signed
Every-
poster.
Trust me,
I'm
like
a Sun poster.
sometimes it feels like every
I'm
other
kinda
month
jealous.
he's back in the ring. But that no disrespect, Big Al,
Retired.
you are my favorite wrestler, and he is now currently in a beard group on Instagram
He is.
where he's like sponsored by some company to like sell beard oil and stuff.
Wait a minute.
he's
If
doing
he
How
got
do you get
sponsored,
sponsored? Creed, can you help us get sponsored?
how do we do it?
Or can he sponsor us?
Three of us have beards.
Grow a beard, Elijah.
Yeah, 3 of us do have beards.
Yeah, so any revenue goes to the ones with beards, but
Yeah.
not you.
Okay.
But the thing
We get a
is,
shampoo sponsorship.
his beards are like
They're massive.
they're big beards. They're A1 beards.
Yeah.
I wish I could grow a beard like that.
We look like 90s ska musicians.
Dude, I can't grow the like cheek hair though. All I can grow is this weird chin strap.
As Tabor said though, looks good.
Yeah, it's great.
Appreciate it.
I can't go back to seeing you with no facial hair.
Yeah, I
Uh,
don't ever plan on shaving
I'd like to
ever
bring
again.
that up. I saw a
Never
picture of
shave,
us 3 years ago
Oh yeah.
today at a concert, and we went to go see Wolf Mother. Shout out to Wolf Mother.
Did we
I
ever
know.
explain?
Andrew
not-
Stockdale, please don't.
You know what?
strike us.
Don't. Yeah, no shout out to Andrew Stockdale.
Let's not shout out to Wolf Mother because
Shout out to Ian Perez.
Ian Perez was their bass
Yeah.
player.
Did we ever?
he was.
Like,
He's the only cool one though.
Yeah.
did we ever explain to the audience that we're like we've been friends basically
Yeah,
forever,
yeah, we've been friends for
years?
a hot minute.
For about
Yeah.
a month.
Yeah. I met
Who are
this
you
dude
guys?
like. Oh, wait. What am I on?
Poop.
We're cutting this out. Okay, now I feel like it needs to be left in.
Yeah, that's being left in.
We've been friends since what, 7th grade? Well,
Yeah,
you
about,
guys were
yeah.
friends in
Elementary.
school, but I didn't know any of you guys until 7th grade.
Right.
Well, I didn't know Creed
Yeah.
until keyboarding,
Yeah, dude, that's when me and you became friends.
and me and Elijah became friends in 7th grade, and me and Mason became friends in 7th
I remember
grade.
y'all all approached me and said, "Hey, we have a band. None of us want to play bass. You want to learn how to play bass?"
Dude, you weren't even musically interested at
no,
that point.
no, never.
Isn't that the greatest thing that's ever happened to you, though?
No, this podcast is.
Yeah,
Hey, there you
yeah.
go.
Shut up, Matt. I know you're not interested in our podcast,
Listen to
but
the future,
He's
man.
only interested in race relations.
Yeah, it's not like this is you know, my relative's house or anything.
no, it's not. It's a multi-million.
It's a
dollar
multi-million
studio.
dollar corporation.
studio.
That we are
I don't know.
running.
Yeah.
You know, we're renting this out for like $3 billion every day. So
See, the best thing about doing a podcast is you always have to make the cut that out joke
Yeah.
because they all make that joke.
Oh, Joey Gladstone beat us all to it in Full House.
Cut it out.
What do you guys think of Fuller House?
It was
Honestly?
so bad.
horrible.
Art.
My family got into it, and
Why?
they watched like every season that came out.
I can't watch sitcoms.
I can't watch
I-
anything with a laugh track.
Wait, you don't like The Big Bang Theory?
No.
Bazinga! I thought you were serious.
Bazoingo.
I thought you were serious, and I was about to be like,
Okay.
No, it's horrible.
what about the spinoff, Young Sheldon?
I didn't know that's a thing.
Yeah,
so
it's
that's
even
rough.
more cringy than it
That's
already
rough.
was.
Every time we would go to hang out with our good buddy Creed here, his mom would be watching these terrible sitcoms. Not to name any of them, but like Two Broke Girls.
God.
Oh man.
I figured out what the problem is with that because I got home from work and it was on, so I wasn't gonna change it. I was tired, and there's no conversations.
No.
It's they
Joke
say a
after
word,
joke.
laugh track.
You ever?
Say a word,
And the
laugh
worst part
track.
is, Eric Andre was on that show.
Bull.
He was
Really?
on that show, yes.
Was he like a recurring character?
He was a love interest, I'm pretty sure, for a couple seasons.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have you? I know this is probably a stupid question, but have you guys ever seen Gilmore Girls?
No.
It
think
is
so.
one of the worst written shows ever. The whole thing is nothing but these like two sad excuses for women
Oh my
making
God.
pop culture references the entire time with little to no actual dialogue.
I think you're talking about Two Broke Girls.
Yeah,
that's
dude,
Two Broke
I
Girls.
think my favorite joke that I ever heard on Two Broke Girls was she comes out of the bathroom and goes, "This machine's out of tampons. I'm about to rage against this machine." Cue laugh track. And I was like, wow.
That's when you-
I've
that's when you
never wanted
walk
to
out,
kill
get
myself
a new
more.
mom.
Just hear the sound fell.
And my mom's over there like,
No,
oh
it's like
my
Amy
God.
Schumer mixed with Seth MacFarlane.
Seth Farland.
Dude,
Seth
I like
Mick
Seth. I like
Farland.
Seth MacFarlane.
I do.
His jokes are all the same.
I have.
He
you
doesn't
know-
write Family Guy anymore. Did you know that?
The Orville.
I have
didn't
some
know.
bad
He writes
news.
the Orville primarily now.
I have some bad news.
The one will get
The
canceled.
Orville is actually doing really great.
Is
No.
it? Is it
It-
funny? Have you watched it?
I
It's
haven't
not
watched it. I
funny.
can't bring
I
myself to
I
I've
watched
not watched
one
it.
episode yesterday actually with my brother,
How was it?
and it's okay. So it's like Star Trek, but like as bad as possible. And then all the
Mhm.
jokes are the same, and they don't. The episode doesn't like carry out properly. It's like it'll be like it'll go from like really sad to really funny to really like sad, or at
Mhm.
least those are the emotions they're trying to get you to do, and it just does not work at all.
Well, did you hear about how he got to write it and make it?
No.
No, actually.
Someone was like, "Oh, who's this show for?" And he said, "Well, it's really for me because I've always wanted to write Star Trek, but I haven't been able to." So you are making this show, which is kind of what we're doing, actually. You know what, Seth
Yeah.
MacFarlane, congrats.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you.
Family Guy's still funny, so I don't care.
No.
Mm,
okay.
It peaked.
It,
Every show
it
peaked,
hits or
so-
misses, really.
There's
Hit or miss.
Shut up.
There's
There's a funny episode every now and again. Like
Simpsons did it.
Can you stop?
I love the Simpsons.
Stop.
I
still.
don't like The Simpsons.
I still do.
I can
I-
never get into
yeah.
them.
It's like I'm subscribed to it, and I'm just gonna keep watching it. It's not that I even
I mean, it's never gonna go off air
nah.
ever.
That's unfortunate.
I feel that.
Did you see that they the producers cut the Michael Jackson episode from air?
I didn't.
Yeah.
Who?
After the like
What did Michael Jackson do? Explain in detail.
he like touched some kids or something. I don't know. I'll keep up with it.
Hey, what did Kevin Spacey do?
Touch some kids or something.
Didn't he
He's
also
gay.
touch he touched some
There-
boy kids.
Oh.
There's this. I watched this. Seth Rogen. He was testifying in front of Congress, and he goes, "The actual reason that I'm here is because I really like House of Cards." And mind you, this was in like 2014, before all this controversy. And at the very end of it, the congressman goes, "Well, Seth, I actually have to let you know, I'm secretly Kevin Spacey in disguise." And then in the comments it says, "That joke did not age well at all."
Oh man.
Oof.
Man.
Big ol'.
No, remember that one clip right after Advanced Warfare came out where it was
I
this
forgot
Kevin
that
Spacey.
he was a main
yeah,
character in that game.
where there was this person holding up a Kevin Spacey mask at a hockey game,
Oh.
and then it was Kevin
And then it was
Spacey.
Kevin
That was
Spacey.
the funniest video ever. But now it's
In
not very-
hindsight.
in hindsight,
In
it's like
I played the crap out of that game, not gonna lie.
That game.
I
was
never bought
absolute
It
garbage.
was so bad, but that was the only game that me and one of my other friends had, so we played it all the time.
he leaned away from
Can
the
you-
mic to tell us the friend because nobody knows who the friend is.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's Grayson.
Yeah, Grayson,
shout
if
out
you're
to
listening.
Grayson.
I love you, Grayson.
Yeah,
Grayson's
he's a cool
solid.
dude.
Grayson abandoned me. We've been playing For Honor nonstop.
Dude, I asked
And-
him the other day if we could play For Honor, and he's like, "No, sorry, I'm skiing."
I know. He goes, I was like, dude, you want to play For Honor? And he goes, nah, dude, I'm going to be gone till next Wednesday. I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, I'm going skiing in Minnesota. I'm like, you abandoned me.
Minnesota.
Dude, he's
Minnesota
like,
Vikings.
he's like out of the country to ski. It's crazy.
Yeah, he bought like
Out of the
super
country.
crazy.
Minnesota's in
Minnesota.
the country.
It is.
I
Dude,
said
he's like going all the way to Europe.
I didn't say he was out of the country, Mason.
I don't know. I think Minnesota might just be a fabrication by the government.
No, because
Yeah.
that's where the Vikings are from. Go Vikings.
Shut up.
Vikings, For Honor.
That's called a callback.
Creed and Elijah don't watch football, but
No.
Mason, have you seen how the
I saw the Super Bowl.
Have you seen how the Ravens are like shooting themselves in the foot?
Oh, the joke.
Are we
I-
really going
I
into football
thought-
talk
no.
right now?
I thought you meant hardcore, like he shot himself in the foot.
No,
Like
they,
the Raven.
The
shot
Raven.
himself.
no, they had this quarterback for like 10 years. He won him a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He's like a veteran quarterback.
Flacco.
And then one
Flacco.
year they draft a quarterback who is, just straight out of college,
Should I comp?
and he makes it to the playoffs and then loses them the playoff game. They cut the veteran quarterback. They cut their star safety who had just got
yeah.
a $1 million bonus, Eric
Yeah.
Weddle. And then they placed their franchise tag on some no-name guy on the defense instead of their main defensive guy.
That's crazy.
It was it's so stupid.
Football.
Sorry. When you guys are out of town, me and Mason will have like a football podcast.
Football side chat.
Yo,
Field
the
side
dad chat. Here we are.
The
Football.
Let's talk about beer and football.
Hey, I'm
Sideline
there
chat.
for the beer,
Sports and
dude.
beer.
Yeah,
probably.
What
Thanks
are you
for our
talking about?
sponsors.
We've never drank. We're
Thanks for our sponsor, Bud Light.
I wish. That'd be a
Goes
cool
down
sponsor.
like water.
I don't care who.
Thanks to our sponsor, Natty Daddy. The best beer on the market. I'm getting paid to say this.
Have you all ever seen? We keep bringing it back to wrestling. Have you seen the Brock Lesnar thing?
What is the Brock Lesnar thing? Where he just.
Hello, my name is Brock Lesnar.
Don't quote me like word for word, but I think it was after he won the UFC heavyweight title. The interviewer rushes to him to interview him like they always do, and he goes,
Yeah.
"What are you gonna do?" And Brock Lesnar goes, "Well, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna get a nice Coors Light. That's right, Coors, because Bud Light won't pay me shit. And you know what?" And the interviewer's like, "What, Brock?" And Brock goes, "Maybe, if I'm real lucky, I'm gonna get on top of my wife tonight." Just like, what do you say to him? You know,
Like,
he's Brock Lesnar.
Good for you,
Nice.
Brock.
Yeah,
You do you,
he
man.
can do whatever
Alright.
he wants.
Let's just ask real fast. Who is your all's favorite wrestler?
Chris Benoit.
In
That was
hindsight,
real quick.
in hindsight or not in hindsight with Chris Benoit?
Both.
He was a good. He was.
Yeah, dude, he was pretty solid.
He was like technical. Like he could.
Dude, his moves
I never
are
really had a
real.
favorite. I just like enjoyed watching wrestling. I didn't watch it to watch a specific wrestler.
That's gay. Undertaker.
Maybe like Rey Mysterio before he like killed a
He
guy.
did kill a guy.
But it wasn't on purpose.
It
It's not
wasn't on
like he's like
purpose.
I'm gonna mess up this 619 and just fucking destroy this dude's
It's
neck.
like
Have you
Tony
seen the
Stewart.
video?
Tony Stewart killed a guy.
Yeah, but he's so meant to do it.
Office Depot like dropped their whole.
He did.
like,
Marion Mosby
sponsorship
killed a
thing.
guy.
He did before because he was
Did he
running in
really?
his lobby.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the actual actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He actually killed a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is new news
Before
to me,
the
man.
show. Before the show.
Before
ever
the show,
happened.
he
I think it
was like convicted of
manslaughter.
manslaughter.
Did he serve time?
I doubt it because Disney hired him. But
Yeah. Well, like
You don't know, man. They also hired Miley Cyrus, and look what she did.
a black person that's been to jail, I don't think Disney would hire anybody like
Oh yeah,
that.
that's true. They're Disney.
Cole Sprouse is doing pretty good. He was on that show.
Really?
He's-
What about the twin? What about the other one?
Dylan.
I think he fell off the face of the planet. I
Dylan,
think he's still
Dylan
running
is
in the
still the more
lobby.
attractive one.
They're twins.
They're
yeah,
twins.
but Cole
though.
Sprouse. No, I mean, come on, Cole Sprouse. He's in Riverdale. He's in,
Is he really?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
in a
he
movie
is.
that's about to come out.
Did you see that like really cringy lawn that he had in Riverdale?
Which I love
Which
Riverdale.
one?
I like
All
Why
of
did
them.
I sign up for this show?
Hey, it's a good show.
No,
I haven't really watched
he
it.
was like, "You might not like me because I'm a nerd, but that's okay."
Wait.
Something stupid like
he plays
that.
the like emo dude, right?
Jughead.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah, the stupid fucking hat.
Oh, Luke
Yeah.
Perry died. He played the dad. He played Archie's dad in the
That's
Ooh.
show.
crazy.
How'd he die?
He had like a stroke.
Yeah, he had a
last
massive
week.
stroke
Oh.
at 52.
Oh, that.
And
ooh.
I
That's how
thought I
old
read
my
an article
dad
that's
is.
like on the
That's how
road to
old my mom
recovery,
is.
and then like the next day.
Our parents should date.
What?
Our parents are what?
I said our parents should date. Neither of
'Cause
them
they're
are
the-
single.
Because
The
they're the
Parent
same
Trap.
age.
Yeah, they're the same age. That's how that works, man.
Okay. Then why are not dating every girl right now?
Every
you're-
There
every
are
girl is age
complications.
19.
Elijah's just like, dude, why the fuck does no girl want a nice guy over here? Like,
Yeah.
I'm the nicest dude on the
I'm
planet.
so nice, I'll buy them everything.
He's
How
the
c-
only one of us
I
without a
hate them
neck beard,
all.
though.
They're going to go to some party and meet some douchebag.
And get drunk.
Yeah.
My favorite kind of douchebag is the one that calls every other guy a douchebag.
That's right, douchebag.
Yes.
Why'd you're such a douchebag?
Wow.
You know,
Got you, man.
sometimes I
Got me.
wish there was a new term. I think
Dutch bag.
Dutch.
We start calling each other Dutch.
That's once again.
Let's
that's
establish
something.
call signs for each other.
I want to be
Matty Ice.
I want to be down.
What?
I just want to be down.
Creed wants to have downs?
No.
Jesus.
No. I just want one of y'all to be like Phoenix, so I can be like, we're Phoenix and down.
I don't get what that
I'm
means.
not going to be Phoenix.
I still
Mason,
want
are
to be
you gonna
Matty Ice.
Phoenix?
Can I be Cole Sprouse?
No, you're Phoenix from
Okay.
here on out.
Can I be Matt but with a P?
Matt.
No, the P is silent.
Okay.
No, you gotta have the P on there, so you
But
get
the
the
P,
like.
no, the P
you
has
get
to be in
the-
the middle of it.
You gotta have that nice pop,
Like Matt Pat?
Matt.
Pat.
Matt Pat.
Matt.
Is
Oh,
he?
God.
Is he even relevant anymore?
I hope
Didn't
so.
he have a bunch of like controversy?
Is he
Who?
the game theory
I
guy?
can't
Matt
remember.
Pat.
Yeah.
I don't know
Welcome
who
to
that is.
Game Theory, the only channel where we look at theories on
Hey, I
games.
liked
They,
him back
they
in
still
the
make the
day.
trending page.
Dude, back in the day, yeah, of course, I liked him.
Our podcast just needs to be like YouTube commentary, like how just talking about everyone on YouTube and what's going on. Matt Pat.
YouTube
What's going on?
drama.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll start. Man, I really have to poop.
I feel.
What do you think that is?
Jesus, Matt.
Didn't you put like Icy-Hot on your balls or something?
See, that's a separate instance, but I'll.
No,
I'll
I don't
Yeah,
think
didn't that happen though?
yeah,
that
it did.
didn't- I didn't have
and I
anything
will.
to do with
I
it.
will
recall
tell the
that
story.
happening.
No, it's just like.
Yeah.
So I woke up one morning and my back was hurting really bad, and
So you put it on your balls.
yeah, I was just like, you know what? My
Yeah.
back hurts. Let's put it on my balls.
That'll cancel out both
But
pain. That's how
no,
that works.
So
Yeah.
I was like, all right, my back's hurting. Let's go put on some Icy-Hot. So I like, it's like the gel con. So I like rub it on, and then I rub it on my back, and I was like, all right, it probably won't do anything.
Yeah.
And as guys do, we touch we touch
Oh
our
my
nut sacks.
gosh.
So like, not realizing that the Icy-Hot is still on my hand, I just go down there and like maneuver my nuts to be in a different position, and then all of a sudden, I'm just like, wow, this really burns really bad.
He turns
Oh
into
my
Shaq.
God.
He's like, buy new
And-
Icy-Hot.
And the pain went on for a solid like 15 minutes, and then I
I
was
remember
like,
you texting us about it.
yeah, it was funny. It was funny. And then I convinced my friend Eli to do it. And
Yep.
he did.
Nice.
And it hurt him so bad, he ran and took a shower.
Well,
and
I'm sure he actually applied it though instead of just readjusting.
Probably. I didn't
Oh,
know.
yeah.
I have a question, Creed.
Yes, sir.
You cannot look me dead in the face and tell me that you did not know what was on there. You were curious. You had it on your hand. You're like,
No.
I gotta try.
Eli was curious.
No. Eli was
Yeah,
curious.
Eli
Me,
was
I,
I'm a little
I,
curious.
I didn't. No, it was just one of those instincts where I'm like, damn, my nuts.
How many subscribers until we do a live stream where Creed
Right
does
now.
it again?
Right now.
We don't have to show it. Like,
Yeah,
you
no.
can do it
Oh.
off camera.
Well, we need to do a podcast where Creed does that at the beginning,
Let's-
and then we just talk through the whole
Oh.
podcast. And Creed's like, ah.
Let's do the internal Creed cam.
It's like Hot Ones.
Ooh. Yeah, kind of like, we should,
But we put stuff on our
I'm kind
balls.
of.
we could, What we
Never
should
mind.
do is like
Okay.
for our first big live stream, whenever
Yeah.
that may be, or like first big podcast where like say we get like 1,000 people listening, we should do a special. And
Yeah.
on that special,
You put
we-
Icy-Hot in your balls.
no, we get the like a really really hot sauce, and then just like taste it and then talk.
That sounds so cool.
It's horrible.
Very
Wow,
unique.
that's never been done before.
Wow.
Everything's been done, man.
So
Exactly.
innovative.
I'm in your mind.
Are y'all ready to see Dumbo for the 7th time?
No,
You know,
No.
everything's
I'm not
been
gonna
done.
watch it. I'm not gonna give Disney money to do that.
Everything's been done.
You'll give Disney money to.
Oh
make-
yeah.
Marvel. Yeah.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
I
That's
I
still
hate
coming
that
out.
I'm
every
too. Are we still
time.
going? Are we gonna do the same thing this year?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we'll have a post Star Wars podcast.
Hey,
Oh, we can do that. Yeah,
there
course
you
we
go.
can.
because you guys will be in town.
for the summer?
Star Wars comes out in Christmas.
We'll
Tom.
be in town for
during
Christmas.
during Christmas.
We're gonna do it during summer though. Man, I love that one scene. I hope.
Man, I hated that one SJW character.
A little background.
Okay,
We don't always get to meet up in person like this.
Nah.
College separates people.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
But hopefully, if
See
we get
you
the,
occasionally, Mason.
Well,
Yeah.
nobody
Like
cares
when you're
about
walking
that.
from the library to go to your car, and I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" And you're like, "Hey, man," and then that's really it.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, me and Elijah have to go far away.
Yeah, but
But-
you guys live together though. There's a difference there.
Yeah.
What do you mean? There's a difference there?
we
I don't ever see Mason.
Oh, right.
Hopefully, we have the setup that'll let us keep doing this
Yeah.
when they're out of town.
Hopefully, I mean, we could like try Discord, something like that.
Yeah,
That's fine.
Discord something.
Discord.
How do
and
we
then
record that? though?
You can.
Well, I
get,
mean,
like,
if you guys record individually, and then
And
me and Creed
send
can
it.
record together,
Yeah.
and then we just put them all together.
Oh, if you've
I'll
got
let
any
you do
advice,
that.
just
Since
comment
well,
down below.
I'll do the in-town editing if you guys want to do the out-of-town editing.
we
I
can.
think it'd all have to be done together, wouldn't it?
What
Well,
do you mean? Yeah, one person would have to edit all of it.
Yeah.
well,
You
that's
Let
just
you
get a bunch
edit
of raw footage.
that's why you can just do Discord, all join the same thing, and then talk over that, and then just record that single thing.
Yeah, I mean that seems like the easiest thing to do.
Yeah.
We'll discuss more of this off
Yeah.
Yeah.
off recording.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Probably just cut this one out.
No.
Cut
we're not
you
cutting
out,
that.
We'll at least leave the part that says like, "Hey, we hope we have the thing
Yeah.
settled." But then when we just talk amongst ourselves, if I cut it.
Who do you think we should get as our first guest?
Oh,
Erica Lane.
I'm planning on having a few guests.
We need our
a
editor,
little
Erica
throughout.
Lane. We need
You
her
like
on
Cole,
here.
right?
I do like Cole.
I feel like Cole.
Cole's a
would-
good guy.
I've never met Cole.
Oh, you
There
hate
you go.
him.
Such
He's-
a douchebag.
yeah,
Such a
he's-
Dutch.
He's not racist, so
Yeah, he's more of
there
a.
may be a bit of contention there.
Yeah.
Is he white?
I don't know. I don't see color.
Yeah, I don't know.
Honestly, I didn't know if he was white or not. I thought he was something else. to
Wow,
be honest.
racist.
No,
Mason's the new racist.
I just thought
Confirmed.
he was.
That man is pale.
Yeah.
Is he paler than me?
No.
No.
For the
For
You
the
have
Three
to
listeners,
ask.
knows.
I am the palest out of the three of us, and
Yeah.
And
Kinda
three,
looks like
four of us. Sorry.
Kinda looks like a ghost most of the time.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he's the only one who's not a ginger. So
yeah.
Yep.
yeah, so if
Spoilers.
I ever get really angry, it's 'cause I'm ginger.
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys also have no
Yeah.
souls. I'm the only one
Nope.
with a soul.
Ha 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 ha.
The one soul
Didn't know we're in
counts.
6th grade anymore, man.
Don't take my soul, or I'll give you the cheese touch.
Oh.
Did you guys ever play that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, the cheese touch was like a big thing.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, are you playing the
Matt-
dart game?
Matt can't talk anymore.
Hey, Elijah. You just have to say the word foot very fast.
Foot.
Foot.
Elijah. You can
Aw,
talk now.
Matt,
That's the
Matt,
rules.
Matt, yeah.
To our podcast listeners, let's get the blow dart game going
To our,
again.
to our podcast listeners, you're going to be in the dark for all of this, so go ahead and stop listening now.
Dude, I found it weird that the cheese touch was bigger than Diary of a Wimpy Kid itself, because it came from Diary of a Wimpy Kid. But I know for a fact that not that many people read Diary of a Wimpy
I
Kid.
read it.
Yeah, I did too.
I think it was like I think a lot of people read it.
Do you guys think
I knew
Texas
about the
Roadhouse
cheese touch
still open?
before I read Diary of a Wimpy Kid, though.
Do what?
Do you guys think Texas Roadhouse is still open?
No.
I'm really craving some Texas Roadhouse. Anybody want to go to Texas Roadhouse tomorrow? I get off at
I'm
7.
poor. Like,
yeah.
I got
What are
paid
you?
like yesterday, so
leave.
I'm
Hey,
rich.
Texas Roadhouse,
my tax
sponsor us,
return.
and then maybe we can go get some
Yeah.
food at your place.
Any one of the viewers want to hit me up at Texas Roadhouse at like 7:30 tomorrow, I guess. They're going to listen to this in
PM?
like years, and they're going to be like, oh, man, I wish I could have went.
Man, that would have been awesome. so
The hot one's going to Texas
the
Roadhouse.
one and only.
Hot one. You dream, buddy.
Matt, the hot one
Yeah.
The hot racist one.
When are we
Yeah.
gonna have our own when are we going to conventions?
right
We
now.
can get a RobCon.
Let's go to DashCon.
I don't know what any of those are.
Which
RobCon
one was
is like-
DashCon? Was that the one that?
Ponies? My Little Ponies?
No, wait.
Can we get a MineCon?
Was DashCon the Reddit one or was that the Tumblr one?
Oh, what was the
It was the
Tumblr
one with the ball pit.
The
Yeah,
Tumblr
that.
one was
Tumblr.
just sad.
Yeah.
Was that DashCon?
That's us. Are we gonna throw a convention?
Are we planning that now?
PodCon.
Fireside chat.
Con.
Con. It's gonna be
Or we
great.
con you out of your money.
Oh,
Yeah.
we won't have a ball pit, but we'll have a fire
Pit.
and a ball pit.
Yeah, we'll have 4 cool dudes. One of them will be hot and racist. I'm going to play it up like I'm really attractive. So if we ever get a fan base, and they're going to be like, can't wait to see him, can't wait to see him. And then they see me, and they're like,
Wow. He's not hot enough to be racist.
is there a certain level of attractiveness you got to be racist?
Well, that's
if you're
a very,
attractive enough, you can do anything you want.
There's a very
That's
big
true.
negative for being racist. You have to have a
I got to cancel it out with something.
yeah.
I guess my dashing good looks will have to do it.
Your
Yeah.
DashCon good
You
looks.
dash con.
I mean, it'll cancel out some of the racists, right? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Well,
So
I
you
mean-
can have amounts of racism.
I mean, I'm pretty
Like
sure
4 cc's of racism.
All right, I'll
Matt,
start doing my hair differently.
didn't
Maybe I'll be
you-
less racist or something.
Didn't you used to go on 4chan?
I did.
God.
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
there it
So
is.
you're
That's all you
racist.
need to
That's
know.
it.
There it
Before
is.
I went on 4chan, I went on. This is even cringier. I went on iFunny and
Oh.
searched 4chan to look at like
Oh.
green text.
I remember that.
It's like 2
And then I
layers.
went
See,
on
okay,
4chan and
green
got into
text
some
is
weird
funny.
stuff.
But like, just sometimes you can just like. I have never really used 4chan. I've just seen 4chan posts and stuff.
Yeah,
and-
when you find the green text, I mean, it's pretty funny. But there's a lot of messed up stuff on 4chan.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of stuff.
Is that
Do you
where
know-
you get it?
There was this game developer. I can't remember which one it was, but they did an AMA, an Ask Me Anything, on an 8chan.
Oh God.
Oh, you're
What's
talking about
8chan?
for THQ.
Yeah, THQ Nordic. They
What's-
did a 8chan is just like it's just 4chan. It's the same thing.
Why is it called 8chan?
I don't know. Well, 4chan used to be 2chan.
It's growing.
I'm
We
not
must
lying.
stop it.
That happened. I can't remember
honestly
what it was supposed to be like different,
Yeah.
but they went from 2chan to 4chan was a new website, and then 4chan went to 8chan, which is the newest website. And so THQ Nordic decided to do an AMA on 8chan, and it was just awful. There was just child porn like everywhere.
yeah.
And they got asked about it. They were getting harassed about if they condoned child porn.
And their answer was,
No.
I think
No comment.
But the thing was, they'd respond.
we can neither confirm nor deny.
people would reply to like them saying stuff, and they'd be like, "Yo, you into this?" And then he'd be like, "Oh, I don't know about that, bro."
The whole situation just got real messy.
Yeah,
Just
it
say
wasn't great.
no.
Yeah, or
There's
just-
no context
or
where
you
you
just
can say,
be-
I do not accept child porn.
Act cool.
Or just like do the professional thing and don't reply.
Yeah.
like
But-
Michael Jackson doesn't
But they
reply
they'd
anymore.
give these responses that
Yeah,
like
it's crazy
same with
that
Prince.
he doesn't.
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
couldn't
it's kinda
even
sad,
be
though.
relatable to know.
Dude, I
Yes.
like Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
I like his
too.
songs.
His drummer's really good. You ever watch the
Yahoo!
videos
Yeah.
of his drummer?
No.
No.
They're really
I
impressive.
mean, that's so obscure.
It sounded like
Sorry.
your anime noise.
Oh, that was wet.
Matt just
Oh.
spit everywhere.
Oh. Gosh.
It was good though, right?
It was
Yeah,
decent.
It was
Yeah.
really good.
See,
I
I'm,
can't do it. It's like
I'm the hot anime racist guy.
Yeah, man.
Anime and racism combined to make me not
I have the
racist.
power of God and racism on my side.
And even more hot.
What are these covert conversations going on?
You can say it into the mic.
oh, we're 54 minutes in. Creed was wondering what our time was.
Yeah. I feel like we need just a big clock, and every like 5 minutes it says it is now, whatever o'clock.
Well, we need
Just a
to,
tiny meat cake.
we need to do the like the most monetization you'll get like for a YouTube video after like 10 minutes. it doesn't matter anymore.
Mhm.
Right.
So we need to just
We can be as racist as we want.
we need to just put like
Thank
podcast
God.
podcast part 1, podcast part 2, and we just need to cut it up into 10-minute videos so we get max profit.
That's harder to
So
do.
we
than
could
you
do that,
think,
and we
though.
put 5 advertisements on every one of them.
Oh,
before ads, after ads,
Oh.
mid rolls.
The problem is right now there's the Adpocalypse 2.0 is happening.
What's
Oh,
that?
really?
Same thing as the first Adpocalypse. They're companies are pulling their ads off of videos again.
Great.
Wow.
Because literally, if one person says anything wrong, they're just like, "Yeah, we don't want our consumers to be seeing this." And it's like, well, what? Why?
I love the whole like and dislike thing that you can do on ads now. It's not like it matters.
No,
'cause
because it's
I-
not going to be on there.
I always dislike ads, but I always I don't care what ad it is. If I like the ad, if it's like something that I appreciate, dude, I'll still dislike it just solely because it's an ad. So there's no point of like a like and dislike thing for ads. It makes no sense to me.
Right.
I didn't know they even did that.
Yeah, they've done that for a while.
It's,
My
it's really
one
stupid.
of my professors, whenever he'd show us a video example, there would always be an ad because it was YouTube, and he'd always dislike the video, the
That's
ad.
funny.
He'd be like, "I don't like that."
I mean, I don't blame him.
He'd dislike the surveys too, where it'd be like the
I
YouTube
didn't know you
surveys.
could do that. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
You
Yeah.
get, it's like fill out this survey.
Honestly,
click the next button. And you
I'd be
click
like,
it.
none of the above.
Yeah.
Just 'cause they're
Yeah,
free.
Or you just hit skip.
Yeah.
always hit skip.
I love that on those. You can just skip those immediately.
Yeah, I'm like, keep giving me those surveys, bro.
But from YouTube's perspective, there's like no way around that.
Oh, I know. Well, don't tell them. Oh, we just ruined YouTube. They're gonna
No.
listen to this. We
Sorry,
listen.
guys.
All
I
right,
broke it.
all right. Well, yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What are you thinking, host?
Yeah, host,
Well,
our host,
uh,
Benton.
I guess that we're about out of time for this one. Would y'all reckon so?
It's about that time.
I wish it wasn't, but
Let me
since you're
check
the
my watch.
host,
Oh yeah, it is about that time.
All right. Well, thank you all for listening to episode 2 of the.
no, leave space in case we can't copyright it or anything.
Fireside Chat. We'll see y'all next time.
See you,
Yep.
fellas.
All
See y'all.
right.
Thanks for listening.